Meta Millionaires, I'm your host, Terry Stonkers, and welcome to my channel, baby. Buy the freaking dip. Alright guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about that ticker symbol, MMAT. If you love this information, please consider subscribing. Please put on that bell notification to get this hot information, and please check out the Patreon group. And you would have got in early on JCS and got that early strike price. So you won't be paying the higher prices as it gets out there. Anyway, in today's video, we're going to talk about MMAT. Let's get to it. So we had a red day, but it really isn't considered. It isn't considered a red day, but I don't really consider it a red day. It looks like we're down about 3.75%. We ended at $5.14. We did hit a high today of 577, and we were testing this 580 line here, and it kind of just got right to it and kind of sold off. It did recover, shot back up into the 60s, and kind of sold off. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. All right, guys, I want to get in here and give you the Fintel information. And we're going to scroll down here and take a look. We have an ownership accumulation score of 97.72 out of a 100 score. We are ranked 104 out of over 21,000 stocks. And what that means is we are ranked number 104 out of that many stocks of institutional ownerships. We're going to go here and take a peek at the short interest. Looks like we are at roughly 22 million shares short interest, 1.36 days to cover, 9.57% short interest. We have a short squeeze score of 81.68. We are ranked 32 out of 4,681 stocks. This updated 7 minutes ago. There's only 30,000 shares left at a leading prime brokerage to short, lend, or borrow, whatever they choose to do with them. Get out here and take a look. If they want to short the stock, borrow the stock, lend the stock, they're going to pay a 9% fee to do that. So I do like seeing that fee hanging up there, not coming down too much. We were at the 21, I really liked. It was down to 13s, kind of went to 8s, now back to 9. Little interesting information here. It looks like the shorts are kind of, maybe this is the trend. We noticed they were at 50-some% short volume ratio. They went into the 30s, then they went to the 20s, then they got down to the teen. But today, is this going to be the reversal of this kind of short squeeze thing? Maybe they're feeling retail because the volume's been kind of lower. But you can look today on the FINRA volume. This is the first time we had above 10 million since the 7th of September. So it is a little bit more volume. They did short it pretty good at 26%. So we got that there. And of course, we go take a look at the short transactions. You guys know I went ahead and made you the spreadsheet to give you this information. The total short sale transactions was 85. The total shares shorted was 157,586 shares were shorted. The total dollar amount of those shares shorted, $828,964.47. So they're still spending almost $1 million a day. I think yesterday was about $1.5 million, and today was a little shy of $1 million, give or take a little bit. All right, guys. So here on MetaMaterials' official Twitter page, I'm just banging out the information for y'all today. It's been a pretty long day, so I want to get you this info. They got a post out here saying the 15th edition of MetaMaterials 2021 is less than 1 week away. We are proud to be a diamond sponsor. The program this year is outstanding. Thank you. And they tagged here Andre, one of the people they just recently hired. And you click on this link here, Congress Metamorphose. Brings you to this here. This event here is going to be held. Let me get this adjusted. Boom. New York, USA, September 20th through the 25th. It's going to be the International Congress on Artificial Materials for Novel Wave Phenomenon. So here it is, MetaMaterials 2021, the 15th International Congress on Artificial Materials for Novel Wave Phenomenon. That seems pretty exciting, guys. I think they're excited about being a diamond sponsor. So you can see over here on this webpage, supported by Meta, Go Beyond. They're up there. So they're one of the top people sponsoring this. So for them to be promoting that, guys, I think they're possible. This is all rumors and speculation. We don't know. I think something can come out of this. I'm hoping there's some big PR comes after this event, maybe during the event. So we shall see. So that's going to be next week coming up. Also, if you go under MetaMaterials Twitter page and go to their likes, Covestro here announced we have collaborated with MetaMaterials on development of our Bayfold HX120 grade used in laser protection applications. Bayfold HX has several other grades, one of which we are jointly developing with Wayray. So very interesting there. We do got to keep in touch with what they are doing. Under George's page, he doesn't have anything different than the MetaMaterials page, except he does have a like on this gentleman's post here, and it says the Tech Connect World Innovation Conference and Expo coming up in October also sounds interesting at MMAT, MetaMaterials, and George Palacaris, and George put a like on it. And if we click on this link here, this will take us to an event that's going to be in Washington, D.C., October 18th through the 20th. And you can join the conference. Call for late poster abstract, due September 13th. Connecting research, accelerating innovation, partner or exhibit. And it says industry sectors: advanced materials, advanced manufacturing, energy and sustainability, electronics and microsystems, biotech and medical. We got the key speakers here. It says 3.5 billion tech funding, 250 exhibitors, 1,000 prospectors, 2,000 innovators, and 2,500 one-on-one meetings. So that is going to be interesting. Here you can see Lockheed Martin's going to be there. Just keep on scrolling down here. Look at the sponsors and partners. Right here, Meta is up at the top. They're up here with Boeing. They're up here with Lockheed Martin. Who else we got there? Rubicon's going to be there. We got Ion. Nokia is going to be there. Seeing who else we got. Silicon Labs. T-Mobile is going to be there. 3M, ExxonMobil, Sherman-Williams. Who else we got here? Just browsing through here, guys, to get you who I think Mississippi State University. That's pretty cool. We got University of Hawaii, 2020. I mean, just look at all this here. The partners, the CDC is going to be there. That was 2020. SBIR, STTR agency partners. So that is all the information, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on here with the Twitter and everything. So wanted to keep you all up to date with what's going on. The events and all coming out. There's, like I said, lots happening. I know the stock price was exciting at first thing in the morning. It was. Seeing it hitting that 570 something. I thought we was possibly going to bounce and maybe break that 580 support line, but it just kind of broke. But in all fairness, if you look over the whole market, I think a lot of the retail investor stocks had the same kind of fate. They did good after that CPI data came out, and then it was like kind of buy the rumor, sell the news deal. It's just like all my stocks that I follow in my portfolio, they all was shooting up. My portfolio was up really good. And next thing I know, I look a couple hours later and I'm down in the red. So that's the way it is. So like I said, don't take any of this, what's happened to the stock price. If you're long on MetaMaterials, you can care less about this short term. If we go back here to the chart, guys, if we still look over the 5 days, we're down. Let's just say today we're down 3.75%. Over the 5 days, we're down 2.65%. We're consolidating. Look at the last month, guys. We are still up over 68.5%. So I think as you're seeing here on the chart, it's just another day of consolidating, if you ask me. I mean, look at these legs up here. I mean, anyone can see this. I mean, boom. We broke up from this 280. We hit up here to 340s. We stayed up here a while. We consolidated all up in here. And then we broke out into our next leg, up into 460s. And now our next leg is up here in the 530s. And we're in this mid to low 5, like safe consolidation area. And I think our next leg up will be probably in the upper 5s before we touch 6. If we touch 6, we'll probably bounce back down. But I think the mid to upper 5s is where we could see this going. There's a lot of great things coming up. Like I said, we got that event coming there in New York. Then we got the event happening in DC. So keep in touch with what's going on. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a thumbs up. Check out the links down below. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.